On today's show, not Jay. I had to get that in my system. Out of my system. All right, man. So here we go, man. You ready to do it, King?
How about them moves?
Who? Oh, Cheerios. I ain't had none in a while, man. They might be pretty good, man. I'm not sure. You know what I'm
We'll
saying?
see y'all next weekend.
No, I've got to tell you they postponed that game. They said gonna just.
Oh, all right. Okay. I
Hold on,
understand.
we there? We there or we here?
I think we live, man.
Yeah, we live. All
You might
right, let's
want,
do it.
you might want to cue the intro.
Yeah, go ahead, intro. Yeah.
Hey.
Welcome y'all back, man, to
Oh shoot! I'm
another
sorry.
episode of We Talk Mavs, guys, where we talk about Mavs from a fan's perspective. So we definitely appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Listen, it is the tired one, man. It is your boy Real. And joining me is the man got to share some of his energy with me like a spirit bomb. And it's my boy King. What up, man?
Not much, bro. I'm pretty tired myself. Uh, I was forgetful as well. I forgot to play the music. I was over here bopping out to the new intro. We got different music every day, but it was live to watch Tim Hardaway Jr. size dudes up. So it's always exciting. But
Hey, that's the
yeah,
best part of the show, man.
the best
Was
part of the
watching
intro, man. Yeah,
Tim Hardaway size and cats up and finger rolling
finger
a shot,
roll,
man,
man.
and nearly missing it by hitting the back of the backboard.
Back of the rim, man. It almost bounced. But,
Yeah, man. But listen, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, man, forgive us for our I know y'all a little off tonight, man. Like I said, it's been a long day for me, I know. But let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do all that, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. For all math things, you in the right spot. Also, guys, everybody, man, smash that like button, guys, so that way it'll help us to build up the algorithm to find more math fans like yourself to join the Glow Yard family. Yeah, there we go. That sounds better. Sounds more personal when you say family. Family.
sounds toxic.
No Vin Diesel. All right, man. Listen, man. I think y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all seen the topic. Y'all already know, man. We got a big day coming up here in about a month. Well, probably a little less than a month now. 'Cause I think the draft is what mid June.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, we got a big
16,
day
something like
coming up, guys. We're almost to the end of May, so halfway through June, man. We got the draft coming up. A lot of rumors coming out, as y'all know, about what Dallas is gonna do with that 10th pick. Of course, a lot of Mad fans have opinions on what they should do with it. We have another article that we're gonna touch on here from Far Side, talking about 3 different ways that the Mavericks can benefit from this draft here, man. 3 different ways that can help shift their team coming up this next offseason. So we're gonna get into it, man. King, you ready, man?
I'm ready, sir. Let's get into it.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into them news and rumors.
Yes, sir.
This one is a little. This one is more up to date, man, than the last one I had. We
Okay.
did the other one on the
Yeah.
fans only. I
Yeah,
mean, sorry, the members only.
yeah.
It's a little bit different, man. But yeah, check this out. We got 3 ways the 2023 NBA Draft Lottery results will shift the Mavericks off-season plans, man.
We got Kyrie. I'm sorry,
Yeah, we got Kyrie. This is by Tyler Watts. So if it's anything here y'all don't like, y'all blame him. All right.
Mr.
So let's do
Watts.
it.
Let's do it.
Let's get into it, man. Let's see. First one up, man, is how starting at pick 10 shifts the Dallas Mavericks offseason plans. All right. So this is the third one here. I guess they're going down from 3 to 1.
Okay.
It said the Mavs did not have enough talent after trading for Kyrie in February. Luka Doncic is one of the top 5 players in the league, but he cannot do it alone. It said Dallas had rebounding and rim protection issues from opening night. Their perimeter defense and depth were sapped by their blockbuster trade. The Mavericks need help on the wing and at the 5. Mostly they just need talent on their roster. Dallas has limited assets to acquire their upgrades, and losing a lottery pick would have further depleted their stockpile. They now have the 10th pick to add a talented prospect or to use in a trade to acquire some much needed role players. I mean, pretty much self-explanatory. We already know. We've been talking about this. Everybody's been talking about this. We already know what this means, man. It's kind of funny, man. They've been touching on some things here we've been talking about all year. Like they said, man, we need the wings. We need a 5. We've been screaming a 5 for the last 55 years, So,
Yeah.
what you got, man?
I don't really have much to say, bro. Like you said, it sounds like the show. Is this not We Talk Mavs that I'm reading right there?
Good night, everybody.
Every time I see things like this, I always go back to Mark Cuban saying we're toxic. I'm like, what does everyone else see that you can't see? I don't get. So it's the same thing. I mean, what was new?
Good point. Everything we've been talking about all year, pretty much, man. Like I said, but when we say it, we're toxic.
Yeah.
They writing articles about this stuff now. That's what's crazy. All right, man. Number 2, trade to make now. It says keeping the 10th overall pick added a bit of urgency to the Dallas Mavericks offseason plans because that asset turns into a player on June 22nd. So we got a month. Okay, so Dallas has just over 1 month to decide if they want to take a prospect or trade the pick. The Mavs need multiple assets, so it feels like trading the selection is nearly a must. Even if Dallas just trades down a few spots to get a role player or another draft pick to deal, they need that extra piece to build out their roster. The question is, what can the Mavericks get for the 10th overall pick? It appears there are a large group of similar prospects from 9 to 20 in the draft, so Dallas Mavericks capitalizing on their so can the Dallas Mavericks capitalize on their assets? Will some teams fall in love with the prospects and be willing to trade up for it? Does someone decide to rebuild and look for a lottery pick to kick things off? The Dallas Mavericks are already working the phones, and the pressure is certainly on. They cannot afford to mess this up. If they do, the Mavericks could face their doomsday scenario of Luka Doncic requesting a trade. Keeping a 10th overall pick gave the Mavericks hope that they can get it right this summer, including the potential of adding another premium talent. I mean,
I'm still waiting on you to tell me something new.
should we just end this show and just put the kind of just copy and paste the other shows we didn't talk about this, man?
It seemed like we might have to go to the glow yard quick today. Quickly.
Somebody had commented on our last show about trying to build through the draft, and us the way we're thinking right now is the reason why we're in this position. And this article pretty much just said what I told the person in the comment section.
Yep.
It's like you have Luka Doncic.
Yep.
There's no more time of you trying to build something up. It's the same thing with LeBron James, right?
Yep.
Every team he went to, what was their aspiration? To get a championship.
Win now.
LeBron had the Julius Randles and the Lonzo Balls and all those guys on his team, and what he do? No. We got to get them guys out of here and get me something that I can win right now. It's the same thing with Luka. Yeah, he's 24, but he's a different 24. We talked about it before. Luka's one of those players, man. He has to win a championship. What's going to be a stain on his legacy?
I'm telling you, more than one. I'm
You know
telling
what I'm saying? I'm just saying we can get he need more than one. I'm just saying for one for right now, you got to get one. Like you
you.
can't be one of those players that you can't win a championship, man. Right? Or they're gonna completely demolish him like they're doing right now because he's not in the playoffs. So this is what I was trying to tell the guys. Like, listen, man, with a player like Luka, man, you have no choice but to build for right now.
You see what it also says though, Ralph, that we need multiple assets,
Yeah, and
not just one asset. So the one player wouldn't work. We probably need to trade down, like you say, in the draft. Just
I've
keep
been
flipping as
exactly,
far as going from 10 to 12, getting one player in that trade right there, and then going further down that whole night as far as you can go to get different players on your team. That's what it seemed like we got to do. So Mavericks will
did
be very busy on draft night.
hey,
Hopefully
you
you
didn't
get.
write this article, did you?
No, man. I didn't. Shout out to Tyler. What was it? Tyler Watts, right?
Yeah,
Hey, man, he on point. He on
I
one.
mean, ain't this everything we've been saying?
He might be a member of the Glow Yard. Shout out to Tyler if
Probably
you're watching.
it probably is, man. Shout out to him. Listen, man, that's like I said, it's everything we've been saying so far, man. I mean, I can't argue any of this, man.
Huh?
We've been touching on this so far, this off season so far. So yeah,
Watch number one be like way off.
we're gonna find out. Here we go. All right, number one, potential to add a third
Oh,
best player. So we saw this before, right?
oh,
Now this is going to be after the fact because remember the last one we talked about yesterday on the members only show was before. Yes, it was before the trade. I mean before the draft lottery. Remember he said if Dallas
mm-hmm.
got a certain pick or whatever. All right, so the number one is potential to add a new third best player. Said choosing the Mavs third best player at the end of the season was not easy. Tim Hardaway Jr. likely gets the nod, but mostly based on a lack of other options. Josh Green, Reggie Bullock, Christian Wood, and Master Cleaver all have cases, but each is best suited as a sixth to eighth best player on a contending roster. Coupling the 10th overall pick with the first rounder in 2027 could get the Mavs a legit number three option. Fans couldn't expect a star, but it opened the possibility that the front office can acquire a difference making 3D wing or center. The team the team's two rumored targets could be slightly far fetched, but Dallas has its sights has a shot at adding a key piece. It says who will be available depends heavily on what teams are interested in what teams are interested in the 10th pick. Available prospects will likely be few years away from making a significant impact. We talked about that. So Dallas needs to find a retooling team that is looking for another high upside option. Did we talk about that too?
Yeah. Is that it's still some more at the bottom, or is that it? That one beneath it?
Oh,
Top of the floor,
just say re-signing Kyrie is still the top priority for the Dallas Mavericks this offseason. After that, they need to add multiple pieces to return to contention. He
multiple
said,
pieces.
will they improve their roster around Luka Doncic? Stay tuned to find out.
Said multiple pieces, correct?
Yep. So, yeah.
I like this guy. I might define him on Twitter. Shout out to Tyler Watts.
Yeah, man. I think he's my cousin. I don't know.
Might be, man. You got too
We'll
many
find
cousins,
out.
man. He might be my cousin.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I got to spread the cousins out. You know what I'm saying? Too many of them. But, yeah, man. I mean, ain't too much in here to talk about. Like I said, it's things we already touched on before. Pretty much everything we've been saying already.
It's simple.
Just
It's all been simple always.
yeah,
It's never
man. Like
been
I said,
difficult. It's just Mark Cuban and the team makes it difficult.
there you go. That's the thing. It's like I said when we had on our last show, man. We asked, do you trust the front office, man? Like you got this article coming out saying this stuff, man. But it's like I said before, we can talk about it till we blue in the face, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be on Mark Cuban in the front office to do the right thing. And do you trust them to do the right thing? That's
No
the
Spike
thing.
Lee.
Exactly. No Spike Lee. We always go over track record, man. Talk about track records all the time. It's like you're hoping and praying. Like I know you're gonna talk about the definition of insanity and all that. You're hoping and praying he do the right thing, but we gonna see, man. Normally when we have a situation like this, you're supposed to be excited for what's to come, man. I'm nervous, King.
I'm nervous too. I'm kind of excited though. I'm nervous. I should say I'm excited in a sick way because I feel like this is really the year, like all the pressure. It either bursts or it becomes a diamond with Mark Cuban and all. Like I really think the spotlight's on him now, and I like that. I think it's about time. It's been long enough, and we're gonna see, man. Like is he gonna sink? I want to see what Mark Cuban does when he's under adversity, when he's personally under pressure. So we'll see.
Hey, is Mark Cuban the Doc River of owners?
Nah,
Doo-doo team.
nah, 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 nah. I can't go that far, man. He ain't Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers been fired. So horrible. Doc Rivers has been fired and traded and has had a job for the last, I think he said 21 straight years.
Mm-hmm.
That's wow. Doc Rivers been a coach for 21
Bro,
straight
they
years.
said he's never had any time off between jobs.
Because you got traded from Orlando, right?
Mm-hmm. No. He quit. I think he fired from Orlando. Then it went straight to Boston.
That's right. He got traded from
traded
Boston
to the Clippers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He got fired from Orlando. You're right. Then went straight to Boston. Got coach of the year his first year, whatever like that, and then won the championship. No, he got coach of the year with Orlando his first year.
Yeah.
With T Mac and them, they went 41-41. That's when they gave a coach of the year without making the playoffs. But yeah, man.
Mike Miller got a rookie of the year.
I am not the biggest Rick Carlisle fan at all. You guys know, Rel. But I told you when that list came out of the 15 greatest coaches of all time, I felt like Doc Rivers had Rick Carlisle's spot. That's how I felt. I felt it should have been Rick Carlisle if it was going to be anybody right there. As far as that type of guy, I always felt like Rick Carlisle was a better coach than Doc Rivers.
I said that too. I've been saying that. I always thought that Doc Rivers underachieved with that Boston team. Man, matter of fact, I don't know if you heard that. Did you watch the interview with Tony Allen with Garnett?
No, not the Tony Allen one. I didn't see.
No, wait, was it Garnett? No, I'm sorry. So there was an interview a while back with Big Baby Glenn Davis. He talked about the whole Doc thing. You know what he said? Talking about like, it was on Out of Smoke. Yeah, he said,
All Smoke.
Yeah, it was All Smoke. He said that Doc didn't make adjustments when you were there. He said he really counted on the big three to carry him, and he said that's why he only won one championship.
He said that's also the reason. I told you. I said that he one of the guys that backed into it. As far as just he got one because the clock was right. 2 times a day, like bro, you got Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce. That's 3 of the at that time top 15 players in the NBA.
And did you hear what Andy Hoop said? We watched the video. He said the fact that Doc, the fact that the Golden State, Boston was going like remember they went like 7 games, like 2 or 3 in a row or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, man, with that talent, they shouldn't have done that. Yeah, he said a lot of that had to do with the fact that Doc didn't adjust in those series. He just happened to win though because you had those 3 guys. Yeah. They got you over the hump.
Yep. They were good enough that he had the star power. So it is what it is, man. Shout out to Doc. Hopefully get another job. Maybe. But
you said ESPN?
I mean his voice ain't the same anymore, so might not work on ESPN, but
they're just moving to NBA TV. You'd be all right.
It's funny though, when you see the difference between different players that used to become coaches, former players. Usually the white guys are more like the old school strict guys, and the black guys are the guys that just are too lenient and aren't doing this stuff. It's like, well, Patrick Mahomes out of the coaches. You feel me? A guy that can combine the both sides, I guess, or whatever.
Do the fusion technique.
Give him I got a fusion poster right here, actually.
So I'm getting tired of you showing off, man.
You see it? How is Vegeta one way, then Goku?
Hey, go ahead and you got Majin Vegeta right there in the middle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Go ahead and ship that to my house real quick, man.
I bought it for Queen yesterday. Actually.
All right, man. You ready to get to the peoples, man? See what they think?
Yeah, let's get the people what they want, man.
Gotta get the people what they want. Things.
We at Patrick Mahomes, man.
All right, man.
That's Udoka. That's him.
Probably.
He just can't mess up. He keep messing about the court, though.
Oh man. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to these questions and these comments, man.
All right, we won't hit no super chat, but one last thing, bro. You see when Boston went down 0-2 near long 3 shots?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Jason Tatum, man. Shout out to Jason Tatum being as good as Luka Doncic. You feel me? Shout out to all them dudes, man. This is horrible, man. I hate watching. That's why I don't want to watch this. It's like the real guy's not in there. It's like watching an interim like champion or whatever. In the meantime, when you like they're not the real champion, like somebody else really is, you just fighting in the meantime. These dudes not Luka, man.
Man, right now, Jokic is doing a Luka move right now.
Yeah, Joker trying to do it, but Joker got Murray and them showing up, playoff Murray showing up and all right now. So Luka's never had a playoff Murray before. So maybe he get Kyrie.
We talking about he got Maxi Kleber according to Larry.
Maxi Kleber, sorry, a top 15 power forward in the NBA.
Bro, I went back and watched that.
Oh my goodness, man. Top 15 power. Shout out to Larry if you in here, Larry, man.
Oh, bro. They're like my two favorite people, bro. Larry and Johnny B, man.
Yes. They really make it, man.
Yeah.
Love to do this because of those guys. Like real talk.
Oh man.
I love it, man. And Johnny B, if I'm over there in the Golden State or whatever, man, the Bay, I'm definitely hollering at you for real. I'm not real.
Hey, I'm gonna dodge him now. He'll probably talk bad about my barbecue spot, man.
He said, "What the hell you talking about, barbecue?" All right, we don't got no super chat.
Oh, my bad, guys. Listen, if you got any questions, any comments addressing, it's out tonight.
Yeah.
If you got any questions, any comments addressing us, guys, hit us with that WTM in front of your question or your comments, so that way we know you're addressing us and not one of your fellow Glow Yard members, man. So let's go ahead and get into it.
I'm over here following your lead. Got me off.
Man, I'm off, man. I'm like a step slow on everything.
Riv says, "What up, Riv?" First and foremost, he says, "What up, fam?" People who are surprised the Nuggets are up 3-0 haven't watched the Nuggets play all season. I'm shocked people didn't know Murray was nice like this. He was nice back in Kentucky. Yeah.
Man, real, isn't it? I mean, he is doing good, but it's not like he ain't had this moment where he just didn't show up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
But they was killing him. They were talking about he ain't been hot since the bubble. He hotter now, but before then it was the bubble last time he was hot.
Yeah, Big Fat said King LA is going down hard. Nuggets wins it all. It will be 2 years in a row with a superstar, all-star, and 2 third option wins. My theory about roster building will be vindicated. I don't know. Last year I feel like Golden State had 2 all-stars, didn't they?
Yeah, wasn't Draymond all-star?
I mean, he is an all-star. He wasn't last year. He was with one this year, right?
No, wait, was he one? I think it was one last year too.
I mean, even if he isn't, I'm just saying.
I think Clay was too last year.
I'm just saying, even if they aren't, Clay and Draymond are all-star level players, right?
Right.
With Steph Curry, superstar. That's what I'm saying. I mean, not to say Big Fat, you're right, but I mean, you could win with 2 guys. That's still 2 stars on your team, Big Fat.
Hey, Big Fat, folks gonna have to start winning like that now, man, with this new CBA. We got our 2, but you got to put the better roster around them. They got a way better roster around them than we do.
These players, if the players ever watch the show, they're gonna hate me. But Big Fat, I feel like we got a superstar and an all-star right now. I don't know if Ralph feel the same. I feel like superstars.
Like I just said, we got to put a better team around them.
No, but I think he's saying that you don't need multiple superstars. What I'm saying is, I think we got one superstar right now in all-stars. All-stars are still max level players. So I think superstars are guys that change teams completely. So we got a superstar and all-star, and we got to go get third options.
Third options. You said you mean 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th.
I mean,
8th, 9th,
he said 2 third
options.
Yeah, we need everything. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Frank,
you saw what Tyler Watch just said, man.
Big Fat was also a Glow Yard gang member, y'all. But Frank, Glow Yard gang member. He says piggyback ribs. I'm super annoyed how people hate the potential of the Nugs versus the Heat. The casual basketball fan is really narrative driven rather than game overall. I don't know why y'all mad. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not paying attention to that. I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention to the Nuggets. I know people hating on the Nuggets, but it was just I'll go win it. If they can win it, hopefully the Joker wins it. Nancy, what up, Nancy? She says Laker fans are already crying and looking to dump some of their players. Everyone was so high a few weeks ago. Now some of the Lakers fans are wanting to get Kyrie. Yeah, I heard about that again. As far as trying to give us D'Angelo Russell.
Here we go.
Frank, I don't know if I said you're a Glow Y'all member, Frank, but he is. He said, I've seen 76ers fans think of trading Harden for Kyrie, and that's a hell no for me.
No.
And Nico,
what's stronger than a hell no? What's stronger than a hell no? Whatever it is, no.
That might be worse than signing Powell. Martin says, if we sign Kyrie, we will have a $20 million cap space. Which player do you think we can or should get with that paltry amount? Well, it depends. It depends on the rest of the money, Martin. They're not going to just I feel like they got what's his name, Powell. If they sign him or whatever, who knows? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't really want to make predictions right now, Martin. I'm just until I see something. So let the draft happen first. I think that's what we're trying to get to, myself and Rel.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the draft, man.
Yeah, making predictions and all because I don't even want to try. He says if Kyle leaves, should we target Draymond Green? I think he'll be perfect.
No, Golden State, as I already said, they're gonna sign him and Clay back. They kind of reported that again that they're gonna sign them back.
Plus, I don't know if I'm gonna give all the rest of my money to Draymond. I don't know. I like Draymond, but I'm worried about his money. He also says, or if Kyrie opts for a signing trade, Lakers seem that they'll definitely want him now. Should we acquire AD or should we acquire Ayton, provided they get rid of CP3? I really don't want either. If Kyrie doesn't sign, I'd rather go after like a Jaylen Brown or something like that. Like I don't really want either one of them. I'd rather just go all in and try to get the consistent number 2 guy.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody I don't have to have any questions about. Like I knew people had questions about Kyrie before we got him. They got questions about AD and they got questions about Ayton. Like if you want to just get rid of the team and blow it up and you got spaces like that, go up to somebody that's consistent, somebody that'll really be that number 2 that you really think is that dude. Like you thought Kristaps could be when he was healthy. But get a healthy guy that's already ready. Martin says, if Heat beats the Leprechauns, should we sign a trade Kyrie for Jaylen? I don't think they're taking Kyrie back.
Yeah, they're not taking Kyrie back, man. They got bad blood in Boston.
Yeah. Lies Gloria gang member says, I read that Luka hired professional help for his diet and that he has been making a conscious effort taking care of himself in the offseason. Hopefully this translates well into next year. Yeah, it came from sources that had sources that I don't know.
It came from sources that have sources, but now that source is starting to backtrack.
Yeah, on its source. So
on its source.
Make sure you take that source with a grain of salt.
Exactly.
But I hope so. I mean,
yeah, I hope it is true.
It got me excited when I heard about it, but
I thought he had connection. So
that's the key. That's the key to everything. I really tell you, he unlocks another level of everyone else if he does that. Like everyone else, even like a Dwight Powell and all, gets a little bit better if he gets into shape. It's crazy that sounds. I don't know. Just because of what he can do and what he'll be able to do being in shape, it just changes everything. But Mark E says, "What up, Rowan King? These playoffs are crazy, man. Heat potentially going to the finals again. Who would have thought? I mean, I thought they had a chance. They got Jimmy buckets, man. Jimmy, that dude."
Man, if the Heat win it all, that's going to be the first time I think in history a number 8 seed has won a championship. That's crazy.
It would. No AFC, nobody lower than the 6. No 7 seed won it either. Mm-hmm. But if Jimmy will win it, that would be the one time I wouldn't be mad at Miami having a championship.
Me either.
And I ain't gonna front. I'd be sitting up like, you know what? It ain't about the Mavericks right now.
I would have to give him his props, man.
Yeah, because Jimmy already think a Hall of Fame dude, but it's like a solidified, like he that dude. Jimmy that dude. He also says we may need to sign some undrafted guys who actually will put in work to get better. I mean, we should sign those type of guys as well, Marky, but I'm tired of like looking for these, what is it?
Reclamation projects or just projects?
Yeah, or just diamond in the rough or whatever. Like I just want to go get guys that I know. Like I'm tired of taking projects.
Yeah, we're not in a position just to be testing stuff out, man.
I
We
just
gotta.
want to get the team, man.
Mm-hmm.
Landry, what up? He said, "Did you hear that some Cavs media are interested in Tim for Jared Allen? Straight up, what? Even Tim and a pick for Allen sounds good to me. Yes. Oof,
What do we sign?
Tim and a pick. Oh man, I might give it I might give it the 10th pick and Tim Hardaway Jr. for Jared Allen. If they want to do that straight up, though, come on, Nico. Nico, this is what I'm saying. It has to be
Bruh.
some. There are
And it's not.
some.
It's not like Landry just said. It's not us.
Bro,
That's them.
the
Throwing that out there.
Cavs are a bad organization. Another bad organization. That's what I'm saying. Nico has to fleece some bad organization into giving us something and being like, well, why did they do that? I want us to do a Utah Jazz to like the Minnesota Timberwolves. Because the Minnesota Timberwolves aren't a good organization. But the only problem is I think the Mavericks are a bad organization. So
what?
Maybe Nico can change things.
No, hold on, man. Larry said Mark you be changing up a lot, man. So you sure? You might change this time. Larry, where you at, man?
Joe says the Nuggets have the blueprint for building around Luka. Don't need a superstar next to Luka. He just needs consistency and hoopers, not dudes who just shoot threes and defend. Needs hoopers and defenders. Yeah, he needs hoopers and defenders for the longest time. For forever. Forever. But right now, I mean, Jamal Murray playing like a superstar right now. So I don't think that's what I'm saying. I know he's not the superstar name, but he's playing like that playoff Jamal, I guess. So you need superstar numbers besides you. Need somebody else besides you. Look at Michael Jordan. I mean, it is what it is. Landry says, unless you got certain years like Dirk and all that, like it happens every now and then. But if you really want to win, you need somebody beside you. Landry says Bertans in 10th for Dorian 21 and 22. Nothing crazy, but who says no? I might say no.
Yeah, I don't want that. Man.
Yeah, not my 10th for Dodo. 21st and 22nd good, but like not Dodo. They better give us something more than Dodo. They add something else to that, maybe another piece. I might say yes.
I want a younger wing, man. I want to get somebody else, a younger wing.
Or Claxton. If they threw Claxton in there, I would take it.
Yeah.
Riv says we just need a couple of bigs who can play defense and average 10 rebounds. What's up with Nas Reed? Rivs.
Hold on, Rivs. You don't like your combined? You don't like a combined 7 rebounds out of Maxey and Dwight? That's not enough.
We got too many bigs, man.
Oh right, sorry, my bad.
Y'all crazy.
They get lost in there with all those bigs.
But we got too many bigs, man. We need to draft more guards. Riv says, I heard Wemby wants to play with Luka. I'm not sure how true that is. Have y'all heard anything about this? I mean, I believe he would want to play with Luka, but
no, I ain't heard that.
He ain't. I don't think he has a problem playing San Antonio though. Cole, what up, Cole? He says, I don't think it's impossible for the Mavs to bounce back. Me either. I don't think it's impossible. But look at Denver. They added Bruce Brown, $6.5 million per year. Traded for KCP with 2 bench role players and Christian Brown. Late first round.
Braun.
I think you pronounce it Brown, don't you?
No, Braun.
It's Braun.
He's from Kansas.
Okay, for late first round. But yeah, plus shout out to KCP though is also a champion. There's little things like that you need, man. Like you gotta go get some players, and they're all better than all the players we talked about.
Who on that list I said we should have got King?
Bruce Brown.
You heard me say it.
We should have got all these guys. I think we said we would have even added KCP.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we said it.
That's what I'm saying. Like this.
Remember we said when they picked them up, I said, man, Denver got some good players, man. They got some low under the radar type moves that they're gonna benefit from. And look what it's showing right now.
Bro, KCP is a Tim Hardaway Jr. type player that doesn't make as much money and plays way better defense.
He plays better defense. He's more consistent.
And guess what? He's more clutch.
Yeah.
So KCP doesn't give you that many like ridiculous games, but he can score every now and then. He'll break out and give you some awesome games and all. He's like Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. does not give us what we need. That's the issue. That's always been the issue.
KCP outside his game either.
Yeah, like he does what he does and gets paid for who he is, and he's a champion for it. It is what it is. We just need better players. Big Fat said, if there is no good trade offers for the 10th pick, who are you taking? I would take Derek Lively, knowing that he is late teen to early 20 talent. I don't know, Big Fat. I gotta listen to y'all on that one because
Yeah, I gotta listen to y'all. I haven't looked at that draft because I'm pretty much
I don't
I'm
want it to
pretty
happen.
much certain that they're gonna trade that pick.
I'd be pretty disappointed, Big Fat, if they take it.
Yeah,
If we go in there, make the pick, and we don't trade it throughout the night, I'd be pretty disappointed. So
just like y'all heard me and King say this whole off season, and you just saw this article said the same thing. They gotta trade that pick, man. They
we
gotta
can't
flip
sit.
it.
We can't sit and wait on that. We
Yeah,
can't. Plus, we don't just
we
have
not in a
Luka
position
right now.
to just be sitting and waiting on draft talent to finally develop or whatever. Like
I
we
think
need people to affect this team right now.
I think it was Christopher that said something about that on the last show about this is why the team thinks that way and all that. And plus, I was gonna say to him, we got Kyrie now. Like, bro, we can't.
Yeah,
We're just gonna sit back and wait and get and draft guys and wait 2 years for Kyrie. It's not just Luka anymore. Nike said, "Did y'all see my trade proposal? Which one, Nike? Or was it earlier? Before that? You might have made it earlier before we could see. If you did, type it again. I'll make sure I get it in before we get off." Landry said, "Do y'all think we could get DSJ or Jay Crowder for the mid level? Probably maybe a Jay Crowder.
maybe Jay Crowder. I don't think we
Dennis
can be able
Smith's
to
not
get
coming
Dennis
back
Smith.
again. I'm telling you, them
I
bridges
think,
burned.
like I said, I think Charlotte's keeping Dennis Smith. I
Yeah.
think they're keeping Dennis Smith.
Plus, he hometown dude. It makes
Yeah.
sense. I'm gonna get that Dennis Smith jersey, man. I'm gonna get it. Riv says that DBZ hologram fusion poster is cold. Thank you.
I mean, don't hype him up, real. Don't do that.
They got all the different versions. See the different it's pretty cool.
Is it
Say
super? Is
Saiyan,
it
yep.
GT on there too?
It got what is it? Blue. And what's the red one? Super. Y'all know I don't watch Super no more. Y'all talking about white.
Well, I mean, blue and red are both on super.
What's the red one called though? What Super Saiyan is it? God.
Yeah, Super Saiyan God.
So red is
Well, let me
God.
see it again. Let me see it again. Because it might be 4.
Blue. No, it's not 4. 4 is
Not
four
4.
is
Oh,
the
okay.
is the.
Well,
4 is,
I mean, when they fuse together, their hair's red.
yeah, but
4.
no, that's
So
by
not 4.
himself. It wasn't
Oh,
the.
okay.
So,
Yeah, if it's by itself, it's God. Yeah, it's God.
It's just Goku. So the one
Okay,
in the
yeah,
middle,
it's God. Super Saiyan God.
yeah, Goku has red. It's weird. There's too many of them. So this is, hold on. This is Vegeta, right?
That's Goku.
Is that Goku? Hold
But
on.
that's okay. That's Goku right there.
That's Goku.
That's
Vegeta, right? Was that Gogeta?
that's Go. What's
Is it Gogeta?
Goku
Gogeta?
Black? It look like Goku Black and Super Saiyan Rose.
Okay.
No, for real. In the
That's
middle.
what they call it for real?
Yeah.
It's called, okay. You messing with me. It's called
No, I'm serious.
Goku Black and Super Saiyan Rose?
Yeah,
Okay.
his hair turns
Right.
like a different color from the
I thought
blue
you
or
were
whatever.
I thought you were like Ricky Rose me or something like that. Like
No,
messing
no,
with
no,
me. Get me. And be like, hold on, I got one more for you while I'm at it. Hold on,
Yes, I know you don't be watching Super. You was solid.
I told you I don't want since
Go watch
GT
Super, man.
GT was the end. And then this one where it's Luke.
Bro, you don't even like Star Wars, man.
I know it's my wife, man.
No,
And
let me
then
have it.
it's,
Man. I talked to her a minute ago. She
it's-
said I can have it.
Obi-Wan in the back. And then
Yeah.
I don't know the lady's name. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's Ray. That's
Ray,
new
yep,
to
that's her
Star
name.
Wars, yeah.
Uh-huh. I saw it, but I don't. It's not iconic enough for me to remember her name. I'm
Shots.
sorry. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I had to grab it. But yeah, we can keep going. I'm sorry, the DBZ. Thank you, though, Ribs. Thank you. Definitely check out Cause We Geek as well. If you're not already, plug your show, bro. Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
What up, Ern? He says, I'm going to let King cook, but he needs a Sailor Moon poster. Oh, come on, man. I wish you could see my room right now. It's definitely Sailor Moon in here, man. Come on, my wife will kill you. She needs to be in the comments right now. That's all she ever watched. I'm sitting there like, Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon. Landry also says, would you like Plumlee for the mid-level exception?
Shoot, I'll take him over the White Pal.
Yeah, I'll take him over probably JaVale McGee at this point as well.
Yeah.
Not as our starting center, but a backup. Yeah. The issue is we got to get rid of JaVale McGee then. We got a whole bunch of problems, man.
I sent you that article.
Yeah, I know. I saw you. I saw it. Your boy, I wanted to click this. Mark said we need defense bad. Yeah, Mark.
Boy, that's an understatement, bro.
I wish we could have been like number 7 defense again. That one year was awesome. Oh, man. 2 years ago was incredible. DCR, what up? He says, so do we have enough to trade for Cat? We probably do, but I
We
don't know if
probably
I
do.
want him.
Yeah.
I mean, really, Minnesota gonna take anything right now because they got rid of everything.
Right now, DCR, we hearing New York might be going after him.
Would it be smart to go after Cat to flip him again?
Probably.
Knight says THJ, Bertans, and 10th pick. Okay, to Brooklyn for Dorian Finney-Smith, 20th for 21st pick, and Dallas sends those two picks, Josh Green and Max Cleveland, for Jared Allen. Why would we send I guess to get rid of Bertans and THJ, but the 10th for it just seemed like it'd be backwards.
Yeah, you want to send
Dodo,
THJ and Bertans and the 10th pick for Dodo.
yeah, but then the 21st and them and Josh Green for Jared Allen. Like, just do the 10th for Jared Allen and then go from there, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like that's too much for Dodo. And I don't know. I know you're getting rid of all the guys. Might be a little too much though, just to get Jared Allen to get Dodo back. I don't really think Dodo gonna really help us that much. That's where I'm at now with that part. If you couldn't tell, but
And who was that threw out Lou Dort as an option? I'll take Lou Dort.
yeah, Lou Dort
I'll
be
take Lou
awesome,
Dort.
man.
Not now.
Right now.
But right now.
Yeah. Big Fat said teams can build their roster like this. It will have to be through the draft. Magic a team to watch. Win with my theory in the next 5 to 7 years. Yes. So Big Fat, you are right when you draft when you work the way the Magic did. The issue is the Mavericks didn't take the draft serious, like your owner says of your team. They didn't take the draft seriously. So if that works and you do take your draft seriously, you end up with teams like the Golden State Warriors, like you said, the Orlando Magic, like the Oklahoma City Thunder. Teams like that happen when you take the draft serious. Mark Cuban didn't take the draft serious. That's why he had to get a superstar. He failed so many times. We finally got one now. So now he has to build it that way, like we had a LeBron James or something, instead of trying to build it that way. Is what
He's trying to take a shortcut.
Yes.
That's now also too, Big Fat, you know what that means? That every other year that we have our draft pick, we're gonna have to hit.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to hit.
We would have no wiggle room. Like we had to hit on every person we draft. Like it would, and I don't know how we get that person because next year, bro, you don't expect to be a horrible team, do you?
Yeah, I mean, if we think we're gonna get better than we are, we're not gonna have a pick next year. So in 2025, you have to hit that. You have to hit that draft pick. You have to
with the 20-something pick again.
Yeah, you got to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you would be under.
It's got to be somebody that's going to be a key player in the rotation within the next 2 or 3 years. Turn into an asset like Josh Green is right now.
Landry says, if we do keep the pick, hold up. So you saying somebody before you say that somebody in 2025 got to be an asset by the time Josh Green was an asset? So by 2028.
No, I'm saying just be an asset. They have to eventually be an asset, just like Josh Green's an asset, Hardy's an asset. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to be an asset. You don't have to. You got to hit. Because you don't have any. Like I said, you did not take the draft serious.
You have to hit everything.
You got to hit pretty much everything
and hit.
Yeah.
Landry says, if we do keep the pick, who would you like as a draft? No clue, Landry.
I have no idea, Landry. I haven't even been paying attention to the draft. I don't know who none of these. Like y'all throw names at us or whatever. I'm like, okay.
We trying to keep our fingers in our ears and say la 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 when y'all say that. We don't want to hear that. We hope it doesn't happen. Riv says Murray tore his ACL after the bubble. Can't hold that against them. Media act like the Lakers were the best defensive team in this era. Meanwhile, every Lakers player is barbecue chicken to Jamal. Nah, not this Lakers team, man. It's just not the same. Knight says you guys should interview Dallas fans at Mavericks game next year. That would be stank. I wish we could.
Yes, we could, man.
Talk to the owner.
We got jobs.
Tell Mark Cuban, tag We Talk Mavs and everything you see with Mark Cuban. Let him know about us. I'd love to interview Mark. Oh man, sorry. Haney beat Lomachenko. Big Fat Low Yard gang member again says Derek Lively is like a Walker Kessler, a defensive center at 7'1" with a 7'8" wingspan.
Okay.
I mean, if Walker Kessler if a dude come in being like Kessler next year, I mean, that'd be huge for us. I'd take a Walker Kessler.
Yeah, who would?
Marby says, "What up as well, Marby?" He says, "Trash can juice and McGee, plus a 10th pick for Ayton, power for Zach Collins, sign Kyrie. Let's go. I mean, I like that. I like those moves, but I still need some wings though.
Yeah, got to add some wings in there
So I get
somehow.
some wings in there, Marby. Let me know how you get some wings in there. Okay, I see you guys. Goku Black. I know Majin Vegeta was in there. Yes, I told you once. I saw up into GT basically when he beat the Dragons and when they fused into the Dragon Balls and went away.
Mm-hmm.
That was the end of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT for me, and then I've been gone. I didn't catch up to Super yet. Mark E says, I think Mark Cuban, being one of the poor owners from a net worth standpoint, plays a role in how cheap he is. Probably thinks guys aren't worth tens or hundreds of millions. It may be. We heard he
Probably.
Earl talks about him being cheap and all now. Like it's a different.
Yeah, I'm only doing that based off like his moves and
Yeah.
then what people been saying.
He
Like
also
it's starting to look like it's making sense.
He also says since they haven't built businesses like he had, that's why he needs to go. Can't be that way in sports. You either spend wisely or lose. Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I know some of y'all don't remember back in the early 2010s when Ross Perot Jr., the former owner of the Mavericks before Mark Cuban, he sued Mark Cuban for not putting a proper team together. He took him to court. Of course, he lost because we won a championship, but I go back to that trial. Every time I think about that, man, I'm like, yo, maybe he had a point.
Ross Perot, man.
Even though he was trash, but yeah. What's that saying? The pot calling the kettle black?
Yep. Into the pot calling the kettle black. Rev says the coldest Star Wars character is Luke. I feel you. Luke or Han. And actually, it's probably Vader. No, I'm lying. The best one is Maul, man.
I knew you were gonna say that, bro. Man. I knew you were gonna
Maul
say
was
that.
The toughest, man.
I was just saying, what are you gonna say, Maul?
I'm like, Maul was. They messed up his storyline.
Yeah, they didn't give him enough screen time.
But like, I know they brought him back on like what was that, Clone Wars or something like that. But like, they could have. Even the actor, what's his name?
I forgot his name. He played
Toad.
Toad.
Play Toad and all that stuff. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Then he played Snake Eyes.
I wanted to say Ray Parker, but that's a dude.
Yeah, it's Ray Parker.
Is it Ray Parker?
Yeah, Ray Parker. Yeah.
I thought this dude just sang Ghostbusters, but maybe he Ray Parker too. Ray Parker Jr. Ain't that Ray Parker Jr.? Who you gonna call Ghostbusters?
Toad guy played Winston.
Who you gonna call Ghostbusters? I'm saying the song. Ain't that Ray Parker Jr.?
Oh, I don't know that guy name.
I think it's Ray Parker Jr. Landry says, SoCon, Jalen Williams, Mark Williams, Walker Kessler. We're all taking around the number 10 or a bit lower. Do you think we would have made the playoffs this year if we had either of those guys? If we'd have had Walker Kessler, maybe. I think we had Kessler. We probably would have made the playoffs.
Probably, yeah.
Other guys, maybe not.
Yeah, Jalen Williams and them.
Rebounding. A lot of rebounding and like rim protection and all. Like that have been the center position is just that big. That's what I feel like. So yeah, I think Walker Kessler would have been.
Yeah, especially when you're sitting only averaging 4 rebounds. So yeah.
Yeah. Riv says, I don't care how Nico does it, but Tim Hardaway Jr., Dwight Powell, Bertans, Maxey, and McGee all need to be gone before training camp starts.
Hey man, Riv, you preaching today, my guy.
Wild thing is, I think Nico could do it. I don't know if he's going to do it, but Nico,
yeah, that's a difference.
Does have a track record of
can he do it and will he do it?
Yeah.
You're right. That's two different questions.
He's pulled some rabbits out of the hat before. I'm not going to lie. We're not going to pretend like Nico hasn't.
In the glow yard, y'all. I want y'all to put it down in the glow yard. Put it in the comments. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are y'all that Bertans will not be on this team starting next season? On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are y'all? With 1 not being confident, 2 being super confident, how confident are y'all that Bertans will not be on this team start of the season next year?
All right, so a 10 mean y'all think he's not going to be on the team?
Yeah, I think he is for sure gone.
Yeah, he's gone. A 1 means y'all think he's for sure here.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to get everybody's opinion because I've been thinking about this. I think he's gone. Yeah. I think he for sure gone.
They're going to try to get rid of him.
Yeah, they're definitely going to try.
I think they tried to last year. All them street clothes. They tried to get rid of him, but I don't know.
Remember that rumor that they were going to send him to Detroit, but then Detroit ended up doing a pick. He ended up doing a trade that filled in part of that space that they needed to send Bertans over there.
They didn't jump quick enough.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I see you, Michael Douglas, as well. Liz says, Glow Yard gang member as well, said I'd be down with Lou Dort, Herb Jones trade, but I don't think we have the assets to pull either of those off.
We got I mean, like I said, the only way you're gonna do that, Lodge, you gotta flip that 10 pick to get additional assets, man. I've been hearing me scream this so many times on this show. We just saw it in this article here. If you flip that 10th pick, man, and get additional assets, you can start attaching those assets to anybody and get them off the team, man, to get those guys.
Yeah.
No, the first round pick's a currency, y'all. You heard me say that too. You have a first round pick, you can get somebody's attention. You just gotta make that move, man. You gotta flip that pick, man, to get additional assets.
Riff says, hold up, King. You said, dang, like Haney don't have them hands like that. He is nice in the ring. He is. I think he want to fight Tank. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. I don't know B Moore's Tank, but I got food. I used to think Lomachenko was gonna be generational Rivs, so they got me. I know after he lost his first one, he came right out and won like the championship within like his next four. So I thought he was gonna be a beast, and then that all changed. Kind of like Triple G. Cole said, would you trade away both picks and Hardy if it meant getting OG and Anobi?
Cause then that'd be your only move, Cole.
I want OG, but you gotta finagle them a little more. You can't get rid of both of your picks for OG and Anobi.
Then that'd be your only move.
Yeah.
That's all your assets right there. You said Hardy and both of the picks. That's pretty much all your assets right there.
Not to say you're wrong, though, Cole. I love to have not anybody else in the Glow Yard gang. I know a lot of people want OG. I think myself, and Rel both love OG still on this team, but we got to watch him. We give up for him. We can't just go all the way in for another Harrison Barnes. Not to say he's Harrison Barnes, but you know what I mean. Big Fat says Dallas has to find a trade to get Jones from New Orleans and Vando from the Lakers with a pick. I would trade Green to get it done. I ain't gonna talk on that. I'm just gonna y'all got me trading my guy Josh Green, man. I ain't gonna jump on that train.
Big Fat, you know me, man. I would not mind having both of them guys.
He said, along with trading the pick, bruh, what if Josh Green is better than one or both of those guys next year? You think Josh Green's ceiling better than both of those? Let me ask you that first.
Probably higher than for sure than Vando.
Okay, so you think it's higher than Vando's, but it may not be higher than Jones. Okay.
Yeah, might be on par with Jones.
I think it'd be better than Jones. I think he'd better play all around than Jones. I think he's got to get like if when he's a vet, I think he should be a better player all around than Herb Jones. But I say that to say, what if it's next year? We see the leap he took. You see what size leap he took this year. Say he takes that same type of leap next year. My gosh, I'm just saying, man. I said about it before. Y'all was like, no, Josh Green, get rid of this guy. You know, man. I was like, all right. It shows you the jump before. I'm just letting you know if he takes another jump like that, you're going to be on this show having a button for him. Michael Douglas said Hendricks of Whitmore are obvious keepers, but if they're gone, then a trade back to the mid-teens and picking up Lively and some depth is the best choice. Yeah, we need the depth.
We definitely need the depth.
Yeah. There you go. I see you, Crumbler. Ball equals Ray Park.
Yeah.
Oh, Krubler. I'm sorry. Ray Park and Ghostbusters Ray Parker Jr. There you go. All right. I knew.
Yeah, I thought
it's Ray Park.
I thought it was Ray Parker. Okay.
I'm like something close to it. I knew it, but I knew it wasn't Parker.
I thought it was Ray Parker. I knew his first name was Ray.
Thank you, though. Thank you, Krub. We got a bunch of 4s from Marby.
Okay.
A 6.
Okay.
I mean, that's not bad. Jack says 2.
Oh, man, he said a 2. Okay.
Nice picture, Jack. Lies is a 3. Big Fat has a 3. Krub has a 2. I mean, a 6 as well. Yeah, I mean, Krub and Knight. That's not bad.
Nobody going higher than 6, huh? So a lot of people pretty much people think that he's gonna be back.
Yeah, it's a chance.
Or you don't have the faith in the Mavericks moving him. So
they wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
If he's still there. Uncle says, what up, Uncle? He says, could you see Charlotte moving on from Miles Bridges? And would you like the fit? I like the fit. I mean, we just
I would like to fit Uncle, but
it's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it wouldn't look good on the Mavericks, man.
We really would be the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA, right? I mean, I guess that's what we are. So
with the history we had a few years ago with the front office, and then we got Jason Kidd, and then you add that.
Yeah, it's not even an issue. Yeah, it's not even the issue, Uncle, with giving guys second chances and all. Like I think Miles should get a chance to play again and all,
I
but
would love Miles Bridges as far as his talent.
yeah, it's just the optics and all of what's going on right now. Like I don't think it's the best move for business, and I don't know if they're gonna make that move. But talent wise, he's better than most players on our team.
Yep.
Riv says, so what's the plan to get Jalen Green? Oh man. Reports are Houston might shop him so they can potentially get Scoot. If we lose Kyle, we should go after him or JB. Only issue with that Reeves on my side is that I think Jaden Hardy might be a Jalen Green type guy.
Yeah, they're too similar.
Yeah. And if Jalen Green don't hurry up, Jaden might pass him. DCR said, can Mitchell Robinson be had? Maybe if they go after Cat.
Yeah, that's a huge maybe because they're gonna probably want somebody to be his defensive anchor behind him. So,
Bro, Cat don't
we'll
work
see.
as a power forward though.
You said what?
Cat doesn't work as a power forward though. Like we just seen that it doesn't work. So he's not a good defensive player. You gotta get a good power forward that plays defense beside him. A Draymond Green. Cat will look good on Golden State. Cat is what they wanted James Wiseman to be. That would work on if they had a younger squad with Golden State. The same way Andrew Wiggins worked, Cat would have worked as well too. Knight says, so let's pretend we traded Bertans and THJ and 10 for Allen. Do you upgrade from Josh Green or stick him in the starting lineup? I want to put Josh Green in the starting lineup. I think Josh Green could be that dude. You don't give up on him. We saw too much from him last year. Well, I give up on him now. Like, let him. If we should have gave up on Tim Hardaway Jr. and them guys a long time ago. Like, just let him ride out. Let him at least finish his contract. That's how I feel. And then we can go from there. I see Marby agrees too. He said keeps Green. Michael Douglas says the return we could get for Hardy could equal the value he will provide for us next season. Count on that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I want to see the young guys next year. If Jason Kidd plays them, if Jason Kidd plays them and they play from the beginning, I have nothing but like the highest hopes and confidence for the young guys. And plays them together. Josh Green and Jaden Hardy should be played together a lot. Landry Robbins also says, I saw a rumor that the Lakers may try to trade for Chris Paul. If this happens, I think this increases our chances of keeping Kyrie. I think we're keeping Kyrie Landry. Like I'm on like 8.5 on that one.
The Lakers want Chris Paul.
I mean, it's LeBron's boy, and the Lakers will make bad decisions too. They just throw money at guys. So like they're at the point right now they just want to pay off LeBron. You feel me? So whatever he wants, get it for him.
And I guess, man, ain't my team, so I guess I ain't tripping.
It's not a lot of good teams in the NBA, and a lot of good teams players don't want to go to. Cole also says I wouldn't trade Josh Green. I would try to extend his contract this summer. I think he could average 12 to 16 a game with elite defense on guards, smaller wing players. Yeah, Cole, I'm with you. I think they should extend Josh Green before the season starts. That's. I think you extend him for right now, and I think whatever you can get him for right now, Rel. I don't think even if he played like he did last year, I don't think he'll underdo what his contract is. So I think he'll be an asset still. So you sign him now, so he doesn't demand a whole bunch because you let him play the whole year and he starts and all that. You already know. If Nico gonna make the right move, you sign him now. Riv says King Earl Spence Jr. versus Bud. Gotta happen for all boxing fans. It's a must. We need it ASAP. I mean, you know, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford and all that, man. Like, I don't be knowing what's up with boxing, man. I appreciated what's his name? Tank fighting Ryan Garcia though. That was pretty cool. So we'll see, man, what's going on with boxing. We need a heavyweight though.
Yeah.
Because boxing not the same without a heavyweight because it's heavyweights are guys you believe are superheroes because they just fight heavyweights. You feel me? So no disrespect to other guys, but that's usually what carries boxing. Until a heavyweight, it ain't gonna be the same. Martin also says that we can get OG or Pirtle. We are scary good for next season, and Luke ain't going to leave us in 2024, 2025. It's a long shot, but we should try it. Best player at number 10 is Taylor, but he could be gone too. I don't think either one of them players, Martin, in my opinion, make us scary good next year by themselves. But I don't know. Y'all might be right, man. Y'all be hyping up these dudes. So. Maybe I'm just down on these guys, not knowing how good they really are. Hurdle should have took the Raptors to the playoffs. But he said otherwise, if bad luck rears its ugly head again for the Mavs, Kyle leaves and we are left with Kristaps and Chris Middleton is our pair with Luka. If we sign Kristaps Porzingis again, man, and we still in the hole with Berton's contract that y'all talking about because of Kristaps Porzingis, I cannot, bro. I cannot. Man, this is wild. Rim says, I think we lost Aiton the moment Monty got fired. Shaking my head. Now we have to find another center to go after. I don't think so, Ribs. Just because I don't know if it's Aiton just with the coach. I don't know if that's just the beef by itself. I think him and the players might be
Yeah, him and Booker was going at it.
Yeah, I don't know if
Him
CP3,
and CP.
Booker, KD. I think all them dudes might not mess with him. So I think we get him over here. He'd love the rivalry with the Mavericks and the Suns.
Right.
I think he'd love to go with. Get him over here, bro. Please. I keep telling him, just get him. Riv says breaking news: Mark Cuban trades Josh Green and Jaden Hardy in order to extend the White Powell.
Well, we better not extend the White Powell. I'm done.
He said I'm done. He said I'm burning all my Maverick apparel. Mark Cuban did that move right there, bro. I wouldn't even know what to do. We really had to just change the We Talk NBA, and the whole show is about down in Mark Cuban. Oh, Knight. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Knight got one in.
He says, "Does the Jared Allen trade make us scary good?" Yeah, it makes us good. I like it. I would like to see how he fits a little bit more. I think he played the pick and roll though, and he definitely help us on defense and rebounded.
So, I would like Jared Allen with the wing too.
Yeah, but I think Jared Allen. We go to playoffs. We're a playoff team with Jared Allen for sure. I think we don't even make the play in. I think we're a top 6 seed with Jared Allen, but I don't know if we're a championship team yet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Michael Douglas says Aiton is a scrub pass. Lucas 24. If we can get Hendricks, Whitmore, Lively, they fit the timeline. I mean, Aiton fits the timeline too.
Yeah, he's 24 too. Michael Douglas.
Drafted the same year as Luka, but I mean, a lot of people are gonna pass on him. I understand. It's not like I don't understand why. So I think I said the other show, either the members only or the last show, Route, that you're gonna have to make a trade for a player that hasn't really developed yet. Like that's how you're going to the player that the other team doesn't think really fit his form yet. Kind of like an Andrew Wiggins we just talked about. Like the Golden State Warriors made that trade because they still felt like Andrew had something else in the tank and something he could do, a role he could play for the team at an elite level.
Mm-hmm.
We got to make a move for a guy where a team is like he's not fitting his role, and that's what I think Aiton can be. That guy we go trade, he hasn't reached his potential yet, and he could really fit a role of being something to be elite in the league. But I know a lot of guys ain't gonna believe me or not gonna think of the same thing. But I just think Aiton, he has the potential. He has the talent. I've seen the talent. It's not like a question of does he have talent. I've seen it. I see you, analyst.
Got to say what's up to Freezy too.
I ain't even see Freezy up there. I miss him. What up, Freezy? I see you. Oh, yeah, he up top. My bad. That's it. RC in between. Oh, with Compazzo. And I'll probably try to skip past RC talking about Compazzo. Got people from other places saying fire Cuban.
I wish, analyst. I wish. I really do.
Analyst, I want to get that jersey right there. That Trae Young got one.
Man.
I swear I want to get that.
New York in here.
They got everybody here. Just
What's good, Almighty? What's good, man?
I want to get that Atlanta jersey that Trae Young got on, analyst. Can y'all get me that with a 77 on it with Doncic on the back? Actually, with a number 7 on it with Doncic on the back. He'd have been 70. He'd have been 7 if it wasn't for the White Pop. I definitely want to hang it on my wall though. Big Fat also says wing or big and only choose one big.
Big.
Yeah, big.
The big will get your boy the white up out of me.
Look at this. He didn't put WTM, but Marby says I like the Aiton Wiggins comparison. Both better than they've shown. That's what I'm saying, Marby. I think Aiton got skills. He's number 1 pick for a reason. I think Monty was overrated. David says, I don't know much about how this works, but what do you guys think about Miles Turner and could we possibly get him? I mean, we possibly could.
We could.
But it's been so long. It's like years ago we should have got him. Usually when it takes this long for us to get a guy we've been attached to, probably best to stay away from him.
Yep, that never turns out too well for us. Hey, Almighty said this, man.
I'd have been down for the Almighty.
Hey, don't worry, man. Y'all get y'all's pick again next year.
What y'all got for us? Y'all still got Derrick Rose, Mitchell Robinson. What else? Maybe somebody else will give us a wing. Throw us a wing with that. We'll give y'all the 10th pick.
Yeah, we've been answering that question all night. I might in some type of shape, form, or fashion, we would like to get Jared Allen.
Yeah, just
but we got to get more assets out of that 10th pick. So
what's the Cavaliers pick? Maybe their pick. They still have their pick. They got to trade us.
It's probably gonna be somewhere in the late teens or early 20s.
That's fine, but I'm just saying we got to get their pick. I want another pick back. That's how it has to work. I don't want to just give it up and be done because we don't have one next year. But yeah, what's that? Marby says Capella might be available. Would you take him? Not in a trade for his money.
Nah, right? I'm good on Capella, man.
I'm good. They beefing with each other. He said, "I'm gonna let you get your shine, dog, analyst, because he did click on his. Knicks lost to AFC that drafted 10. You stop it." Michael Douglas, from my understanding, hold on though. I'm gonna jump in there. I'm sorry. I know y'all gonna say we didn't make the play. Did Atlanta lose to that same team last year though? That was the same year team, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. Michael Douglas said, from my understanding, they're basically running Allen out of town. What if we could keep the 10 and still get him?
Oh, bring him on in, man.
Me up.
Bring him on in.
The Cavs have no picks. Oh, well. Yeah.
Dang.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. We'll have to wait. They don't have no picks this year, Allen? So you saying like in the future?
You want next year pick, bro? You don't want this year?
Just need a pick, man.
I feel you. Maybe to trade again. You saying? You
still maybe get like get like a you know what I'm saying, or get like a future first, and then like this year's like second or something. You know what I'm saying? That way we can get something this year.
Cole says, when will the Goran Dragic rumor start up again? I know, right? And Nick from Locked On Mavs said we may be able to trade THJ for Jared Allen straight up no pick. I mean, if Nico can make that move and does not do it, like, I don't want to hear the Laurie marketing thing already happened. All that other stuff already happened. If they want Tim Hardaway Jr. for Jared Allen straight up, that changes everything on this team. Like, we can go with the number 10 pick on a whole. The center is there. We have our starting center now. That's it. If we can trail on with that one, everything else is for the wings and help. That's it. Around the guys that can help guys out and do things. That's it. So
I still flip that 10 pick and get more additional assets.
I mean, you could as well, but just make it easier though. Is what I'm saying. Like, it's not as big of a thing to get that. Like, you can get it if you could. You should get it, but if you can't, like, you can still get pieces this year to fill that roster. Big Fat said Cavs have no pick. Yeah, they got rid of that.
Eesh. Oh, that's right.
So they all get rid of it. All these teams made moves that locked their team down, bro. So they got to get rid of these players. The Cavs not a championship level team.
Okay, everybody, keep your eye on Jared Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Allen, everybody, keep your eye on that.
Nice says 8 on Allen. You know what? Truthfully, I might take Allen because of the price.
He's a better defender too.
Yep, because of the price. It's probably be cheaper than him, and he's making less, I believe. So they both can be quality starting centers for us. Like, I don't think we need a superstar center. We could get a superstar center, it'd be awesome, but I don't think we need that with Luka Doncic. We just need a Tyson Chandler all over again. That's what Dallas needs. Is Tyson Chandler back, and Jared Allen can be that. Let's see. Richard says, "Oh, what up, Richard? Glow Yard gang member." He said, "Just woke up, have to rewatch the show. It was a good one. It still is a good one." What up, TGK?
TGK, what up, man?
Said what's good. He said this guy been hiding.
TGK, man, where the shows at, man? everybody want to know when the shows, man.
What you want me to do? I'm sorry. Red says, King, all Hawks fans are like Red on Friday. They said, why you bringing up old stuff? I know. That's my grandmama chain. Martin says, Jared Allen for 10 and THJ, let's go.
Martin, they talking like you can trade him straight up.
Yeah, if he sold like that, then let's see. Consensus top 3 moves. It was just basically everything we said. GK.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
We've been
basically.
saying for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's for the whole season basically.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, pretty much the whole season. Yeah,
yeah, it was nothing big.
yeah.
Tyler Watts wrote an article. We just read
On
off.
yeah.
What was it? Smoking Cuban.
No, far side, fan side.
Fan side, yep, fan side,
Oh
and
no,
we
what
just
that's
read
smoking
off.
Cuban?
It might be a fan side, but and we just read off some TGK. What's good, Hoop Fest?
What was good, man?
Cole also says, would you do THJ and 10 for Jared Allen and Okoro? Adding a big and that
Okay,
you
Cole, you talking now?
You talking now? You
You
entering
talking
the
now, Cole?
ballpark now? I'm like, you can
I just need you
step
to
in
watch
there.
your mouth out here with that one, boy. I like that. I ain't
You
gonna lie.
step in.
That's that wing and that big. You're right. And the core was young too.
Yeah, you can walk in now. I mean, you get a Coro. Let me tell you this, bro. Now you start thinking about trading Josh Green for right now. Now you start thinking about Josh Green for right to trade him. See if you can get somebody else that fills another role for right now.
So what made you start cussing?
Because you got a guy right now that's doing what you want Josh Green to do.
He bigger too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like 6'9".
If you got a guy that can do something what you want Josh Green to do, then you can get rid of Josh. Not saying Josh not gonna be that dude still, but like to get something for him right now. Almighty said TGK is Spurs fan now. That's funny. But TGK also said I'll do a draft pregame show. All right, TGK.
Oh, okay.
Finally. Michael Douglas says I do feel like the 10 for Allen straight up would be overpaying. That's how I feel, Michael Douglas. Kind of like it's not really a
that's what I'm saying. If y'all talking about getting him straight up for Tim, I do that.
It's not overpaying. It's just that I don't know if we got enough extra money to spend our whole house on it.
Yeah,
that's how I feel like
it was fan side. And plus we wouldn't have enough to fill out the rest of the roster that we need.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when everybody was saying, trade him straight up, that's cool. That way we can flip that 10 and get the other stuff we need around everybody else and move like Berton's contract or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like having the hoopty and going buying the big rims. Wrong thing to pay for first. Hoop Fest also says you guys think the Celtics win the series. I hope so. I'm actually less. Well, I don't want to say the Lakers. They went down 3 today, but the Boston lost both their games at home.
I was just about to say that. They going back to Miami, man.
They got to win both of them in Miami. Like, screw one. They got to win both of them in Miami. That's why I'm like, eesh. Knight says Allen without the 10th pick means Dallas can go after Paul George or DeMar DeRozan. Younger. We got to go younger. Younger. They quality players, but we got to go younger.
Yeah, man.
We don't need just 1-2 years. We need years. Like 10 years almost. Martin says, want a hot take? Luka will leave Cuban and join Wemby, Laurie, Shea, Jimmy, or Brunson 2 years from now. We are at bed next season. Wouldn't it be wild if like Shea and Laurie went and joined the Spurs and Luka, they all joined like the super team?
Oh man,
this crazy team of
like getting another 85 rings, bro.
Why can't that happen in Dallas though? Why can't we think of that kind of stuff and say, you know what, everybody in 2 years to come to Dallas like that and all?
You're right. Yeah.
We'll see, Almighty. If he is in our division,
we're gonna find out. We'll find out. We're gonna see him like 4 times this year, so we're gonna see.
You gonna buy tickets to the game?
I don't know. I'll see.
Super expensive.
I know.
To get him as cheap as you can.
I mean, I might. TGK, let's go. TGK, let's go to San Antonio and watch the Mavs game.
There you go. I might have to come there for that one because it's gonna get expensive if you're really that dude.
Man, you know what though? You know what's crazy? When I went to the Mavs Spurs game in San Antonio, man, them chickens were not spent. They weren't bad at all, and I sat on the lower level.
San Antonio don't have a bunch of people in there, right? They don't be packed, do they?
Yeah, it's packed.
They be packed in San Antonio.
You still be packed in San Antonio. Matter of fact, TGK, you could probably answer that too. You went down there.
I didn't know they had a bunch of fan attendance. I thought it was like low.
Yeah, they because it's San Antonio, they really got nothing else down there.
I feel you. Nothing else.
Yeah.
They got the Alamo. Jet says, I remember a month ago being on this podcast and saying Nico should be on the hot seat because of the position he puts us in this year. And now last episode, you were questioning if he should be our GM. We told you. I mean, he got into they didn't make the play-in, Jet. I don't know what you wanted to say. Like,
we didn't question if he should be our GM, Jet. We said he definitely has this offseason to get it right.
He got until this the trade, like basically going into the season.
until what we say, King, until June 22nd, it is still in Nico we trust.
Yeah.
But when June 22nd comes and we don't see significant changes or anything like that, we off the train. Or like I've been hearing me say, if
You
he
want
signs the White, I'm definitely off.
you
He
wanted to
signed
say
the
you
White foul back. I'm definitely off.
you wanted to say you right yet? If so, you right. Not yet though. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
say you right yet. See, that's what I'm saying. We're not. I will give you when Tim Hardaway's playing good. I'll say he's playing good. When he's playing bad, he's playing bad. When Reggie, I'm not a problem saying when something has changed or I'm incorrect or whatever.
yeah.
So if
We don't
he
just stick
is,
to certain things. Like,
yeah,
never
we
mind.
that's what I say. That's why we've been saying that now. He has until the 22nd because it ain't been looking good. So if we're off that train, it's all done. So
I will be off the train if he
yeah,
doesn't do what we think he should do, or he signed the White foul back, or both. I'm off.
Hoofest said you guys think Wemby going to be a bust. I mean, depend on shout out to JP what we think a
Oh,
bust
so
is.
you heard about they said Tim Duncan's starting to work with him now?
Ooh, they working him out with everybody. Dirt guy, Tim Duncan guy. Oh, they're trying on a post move now. I told you he had a post move. They got him with the right
Yeah,
guy.
man. He working with Tim. He might have some. So I mean, we gonna see Hoopfest. Like he got the right people around him. He's saying the right things. He has the right mind frame. I'm hearing people saying his work ethic is great. He worked with Holger, who trained Dirk his whole career, and then now he's finna work with Tim Duncan. I mean, the pieces are lining up. We do have to see if it translates next season. So
Richard says, Okoro really that tall? I thought he was 6'6", bro.
I think it was six.
I
Man, you
thought he
could
was
be
like
right, Richard. I don't know why I thought he
6'7".
was like 6'9". He just looked tall out there.
I thought
Or
he was like 6'7".
okay, y'all might be right. I don't know why I thought he was like 6'9". I thought he was a big wing. He just
Michael
looked kind of big.
Mike Douglas said, I
Tall.
hate the Heat, but still want Butler to win one. Yeah, that's how I feel
Yeah,
right
that's what we
now.
were saying.
Like Hemi Buckets, he that dude, man. Like I would
Like
love
if he
him
win, I'm
for
not
the
gonna be
Bucks.
mad, man. I wouldn't even be
Nah,
mad.
I, I'd be fine. Excuse me. Riv says,
And plus,
Riv
he's doing
says,
it the way everybody wants a player to do it, right?
yeah, he
He
just
don't got
straight
no.
just
He ain't got no super team. He got
bro,
no
no
no.
ego, no nothing. He playing his team however he needs him, and then it's like playoff
Literally
time.
carrying
It's
the
like,
team on his back.
bro, it's playoff time. Y'all need me right now. I'm here. What you need me to do? Like Jimmy Butler is amazing, man. Like I don't think I've earned like more respect for a player ever from watching somebody other than Jimmy Butler, man. Like Jimmy Butler is amazing, a superstar. Like screw a star, an all-star. This dude is an MVP type player if he wanted to all year long. Like this dude does this every freaking year in the playoffs. Like I don't want to hear it. This is the money time. He does it. He is
Okay,
that
they
dude.
said. Yeah, Hooper said Corey is 6'6". I don't know. Why I thought he was like 6'9". He just looked like he's bigger than that.
Yeah, I thought he's 6'6". I thought he's 6'7", I should say. Riv says Nico got to hit a few grand slams this offseason over Cook, especially in the front court.
Yep.
Doubles. I told you, at least doubles, y'all.
Dang, he said grand slam. I said
Yeah.
what I say? Infield
You
home
said
run.
you said at least a triple or infield home run. I said a double. Two doubles scores, right? That's how I
Yeah.
feel. So really a double with anything else if it's hit the right place scores. I see this with TGK. He said, "Ro, what's your best trade idea?" And King, what's your best trade idea as well? I don't even know. Just trade it back.
I don't even know TGK. We just going by what everybody throwing at us.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just want him
thinking.
to do. I just hope that Nico do the right thing. That's all I know.
I just say get talent, TGK. So you
Yeah.
get talent, and so you. I don't want them to bring in dumb contracts. Do not bring in dumb contracts. Bring in
I know
talent,
we got
and
no time for that.
and hopefully get more draft picks. Like keep working your way down the stairs. That would be the best trade idea for me as far as like on 10 to 12 to 15, getting one player and possibly giving a player back away that you don't want anymore. If they could
Hey
do something
TGK.
like that.
As a matter of fact, go back. I know you just came in. Go back and look at the beginning of the show. When we start talking about the article.
Yep.
He threw that out there too. Like same thing we've been saying this whole time. Just trade that pick and just continue. Try to get as much assets as you can out of that 10th pick to try to make these moves that we need.
Mike Douglas said at least the Rangers haven't been playing well. Y'all have been playing well. I've been watching y'all. Shout out to the Rangers. I'm going to the game on Friday.
He don't be watching us, man.
No, I'm going to the game on Friday. I'm gonna see you.
I told you
So
they canceled it, bro. I talked to you. I talked to the
I'm gonna
front
be
office.
there. I'm definitely. So make sure, Mike, if you don't follow me on Twitter and follow me on Twitter because I'm gonna be posting, or even on Instagram mainly, probably. I'm gonna be posting about the game because I definitely got to throw shots because I know it's the
Oh man,
Rangers. The Rays and the O's be like rivals now. I like that.
That's why I'm not ready for.
TGK said he down, bro, for the San Antonio.
Yeah,
Hold,
we got to look at their schedule, man.
hold him accountable, TGK. You know what's his favorite word? Hold him accountable.
Nah, I've been going to the away games.
I might go.
I've been going by myself though. Other than my wife, she went to a few of them with me, but most I also go by myself.
I might join y'all. Martin says I picked Nuggets versus Celtics finals with the former winning, but Jimmy is back at it again, ruining everyone's bets. Yeah, Jimmy Buckets, that dude, man. Bruh, he's that dude, man.
He said Jimmy messing up the parlay and everything.
Everybody's
Yeah,
money.
he like that bracket buster in March Madness.
Bro, if you'd put money on Jimmy Buckets right now, oh my goodness. Big Fat says one trip to the past to make one move for Dallas. One trip to the past to make one move for Dallas.
I say the Paul Pierce trade.
What do you mean? Hold on, bro. What am I
think you saying like what's the one move you would make if you got a time machine, you go back in the past, what's the one move you would make for Dallas?
That Dallas missed out on? Something they missed out on?
Yeah, like the trade that you could have had or whatever. Yeah, I would have gave Dirk Paul Pierce.
I'd have got Giannis the year when he won a championship.
Oh, you mean you would have drafted him?
No, not even that time. Because if I'd have drafted him, we wouldn't have Luka.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm saying the year when they got Drew Holiday, I'd have got Giannis that year.
But was that a realistic move?
The year they were talking about, the only other team he'd went to other than Milwaukee was Dallas. When they had he signed the contract last time. That was, they could have got him. I'd have got Giannis that time. I felt like if Giannis came to the Mavericks at that point, that was it.
But the only thing that stopped that is when what's name got Drew.
They got Drew Holiday. Yeah, I'd have pushed something stupid. I'm saying I'd have get my whole team up. KP and everything.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'd have pushed my whole thing to the front and said, but they got Drew Holiday though. But I'm just saying that maybe
he was
something. Who knows? Yep. Because he didn't sign the contract, so I'd have went hard for that guy. That's the move I'd have made. Like just went stupid for. I'd traded everything.
Another move I said I would have. Yeah, it would definitely be the Paul Pierce move for Dirk. But Dirk with Paul Pierce, Dirk would have got a couple more rings in.
It'd have been the Kobe move if he really was gonna get Kobe.
Oh yeah. Oh no. The Shaq move.
I'd have rather had Kobe. Shaq at that point was Heat Shaq. He only had like a couple more years left. Now Shaq, if we talking about early Shaq, like you already know. I think Shaq at the greatest prime of all time. I already told you. So I'm taking that Shaq. That's straight 3 championships for Dirk. Because we already know 3 championships. Whoever was Shaq winning 3 championships. Riv says, I believe Luka will go join Luka by 2026 if Mark doesn't build a championship caliber team. How about I say this to y'all though? If Joker wins the championship, I do not think Luka goes and joins him. I do not think. If Joker wins, like y'all saying he's gonna win this year, I do not think Luka joins him. Martin says, what I meant is Spurs, Jazz, Thunder, Heat, and Knicks are all lining up their assets for Luka. I can believe it.
I believe it.
And cheap Cuban is too helpless to do anything about it. That's why we need to be 50+ win team this coming season. Hopefully,
hopefully, Martin.
I need the fans and all you guys. You go watch the games. You got to boo this team if they start up slow. You got to boo this team that start up slow. I'm sorry.
Boo that man.
You got to boo this team that start up. You cannot accept it again. Please do not accept them starting up slow again next year. Knight says Powerade, Zero, Mixed Berry, so good, make you slap your mama. You giving out advertisements on here making me say ads. They ain't paying us.
What up with it, Powerade?
We always looking for you, Powerade. Cole said the Mavs are destined to sign Dillon Brooks this summer. Feels inevitable. Dillon Brooks and Dwight Powell, our big sign. Michael Douglas says it's obvious that Jimmy Buckets is MJ's lost son.
Yeah, what everybody say, man.
Jet said I also made up a trade with the Raptors that I thought was beneficiary to both sides. Sign a trade Wood, Green, THJ 2 first, and a second for Siakam, Thad Young, and Precious. Achua, then sign Seth Curry. I don't know if we have any more seconds first.
We don't have no more seconds, man.
And I don't even know if we can trade 2 first right now with Owen. Can we trade 2 first? It had to be 2027.
Yeah, it had to be this year and 2027.
For Siakam.
For Thad, no, I'll bring it back.
Thad Young,
Precious
Precious
Achua is straight, but I don't. That don't move the needle for me.
Seth Curry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm telling y'all, Jet. The only thing about it, there's nothing else. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing else.
Yeah, you get about assets. Then
We're stuck.
man.
There is nothing else. TGK also says, I thought we couldn't trade back-to-back picks and would have to pick the player and then trade the player. Yeah, that's what I thought, TGK.
Wait, we talking about TGK?
I think the last statement about the 2020 trading the guys and all that, what the guy just say? I can't remember. Trading 2 firsts and all. But he didn't say it had to be back-to-back with TGK.
No. Not. He's just saying the first that we have available TGK. Yeah. It's the this year pick and then 27. We can't touch 24 or 25 yet till that 24 conveys over to New York.
Riv says I go back in time and wouldn't have sold the team Lamar.
Oh, man.
Yikes.
I wonder who would have got it then, man. We probably been stuck with Ross Perot Jr.
Should have got Magic Johnson. Big Fat said, at what point do you fire a kid in the season? Anything under 500 in the first 20 games, he is out. What's his thing? What we say, bro? What's Kid's timeline? He needs 20 games, right? So what we need for Jason Kidd? 20 games. 20 games, then we should know if we need to fire Jason Kidd, yeah. That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't go no further than 20 games.
Big Fat, I'm going to let you know the first couple weeks of the season.
Oh, you can tell him now. I'm just saying Mark Cuban and them.
Mark Cuban, yeah.
Give him 20 games and tell him he's gone.
Yeah, Mark and them never fired a coach during the season.
Nah, I don't think he will either. I still don't think he will. I think he's going to stay the whole season.
When he fired Avery, at the end
of the season. Yep.
Yeah.
Donnie was at the end. All of them at the end of the season. And that's it, bro. For now, we got 4 minutes early.
All right, man. Hey, y'all, we're gonna cut that short now. Oh wait, hold on. He's saying, we traded last year's first round pick and wouldn't be able to trade this year's first round before.
Did we draft it?
No. We traded that during the draft, TGK.
Yeah, we traded it.
You can't trade future picks back to back. You could trade during the draft.
Yeah, it doesn't affect you at all.
Yeah, it doesn't affect you during the draft.
It's during the day of. It's like the next season. That's the beginning of the new season, basically.
Yeah, like you could trade during the draft. You just can't do back to back future picks. Like we can't do 25 or 26.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But if we go to we take our player, we draft that pick during 25 and trade it during 25. Yeah, and then you go back to back and do 26, draft a player to 26, then trade to 26. Yeah, you could do that. You just can't trade in the future like that back to back.
Just a couple more real quick. Martin says, I want to join your channels. Boys, I think it's way overdue, but I'm paid in multiple currencies. Conversation is a hassle. Maybe when my contract is done and I return to the U.S. No problem, Martin. Thank you for the convo, bro.
Yeah, see, analysts answered it too. We just said, you can trade it back. Yeah, go ahead, my bad.
You good. Cole also says Kurt Henderson. Shout out to Kurt. I see his show. Said the Mavs had a deal set for Caruso the year after he won a title with LA. Then Cuban put it on hold to sign.
Oh my God.
We might have stopped the show on that one, bro. Stop. Bro, that can't be true, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I can't. This team's a joke, bro. This team's a joke, man. That can't be real. That ain't real. That's a joke. Shout out to Kirk and Josh, by the way. But that can't.
Larry, I hope you're watching this. This is what we were talking about.
That can't be real, man. Bro, that can't be real. That's all I can keep saying. That cannot be real. Oh man. Hold on. Big Fan said Donnie quit in season. Donnie quit in season?
No. Donnie got fired.
Yeah, I thought Donnie got fired.
It was a big deal.
Jet also says if we are going to trade this pick, something huge needs to be involved because we can get a star off a bad team if the price is right. We need to add better players to have other teams take us seriously. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can get somebody if the price is right off a bad team. That's why.
We saw 2 articles now, Jet. Or you weren't in the members only show. We talked about that, and then tonight we talked about that. With 2 articles we talked about where they said the same thing. We positioned this right. We might be able to get that 3rd star. So,
that's why I was mad about the 10th pick. The reason I was mad about the 10th pick is because a lot of the bad teams, the teams we're talking about, were above us.
He talking about Don. Okay.
Don was. Oh no, Don.
No.
He got him and Rick Carlisle in the middle of the year. I mean, after the year. Hold up,
Don, he got fired during the season.
Donnie got fired during the middle of the season.
Yeah,
Avery
Don
Johnson
got
stepped
fired
in.
during the season. That's when Avery Johnson stepped in.
That was middle of the season.
Well,
2000. What was that?
beginning of the season.
2004.
Toward the beginning of the season. Yeah, he's right.
It was the 04.
When we go to the finals, it was 05.
05. 2 years before we got beat. No, it was 2 years before we lost to the Warriors.
We lost the Warriors in 07.
Yeah, it was
What's
2
the
years
finals
before
in 06?
Because Avery was there 06. Avery was there the year before, right? The whole year, or was he only half a year before we went to the finals? Avery
It was a half a year, I think.
Avery made it to the finals within his within 2 years. Before 2 years.
Yep.
Damn, Avery.
Yep.
And they fired him.
Yep. Remember, we had the best record that next year, and of course,
yeah,
right now.
That wasn't Avery's fault though, man. That wasn't Avery's fault. That was just bad. Mark Cuban, wrong team, man. Like again, but it is what it is. You're right, Big Fat. Berg says, how do you guys feel about this trade? And who says no? Wizards get Maxey, McGee, Bullock, 10th pick. Mavs get Gafford, Denny, Johnny Davis in 3 seconds. 2 this year, 1 future. I need a first.
Yeah, I need a first in there.
I need a first. If they give me a first, I'm down. Richard says, you know it's real. That's such a Mavs fan move. Go Bobby. Can get a handful of fishes. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I know he was here all together 2.5. I meant in this first year and a half, Big Fat, that he won a championship. I didn't know. I had to think about it. It was that quick.
Yeah, he came in. Don got. Wait.
It was in the middle of the year that Don got fired.
He might. No, wait. Big Fat was he fired. He quit. I want to say he quit. I know. It was technically not the middle of the season. It was like the first portion of the season.
Yeah, I thought it was right when he just basically said I was done.
But he did. Yeah, he did leave though in some shape, form, or fashion. I want to say he quit.
Jet says, since my trade doesn't work for the Raptors, what would you guys do for Siakam in a potential trade package? They have any first rounders?
They're definitely behind us.
I want the first round. So they can have whatever they want.
That's Don Nelson was trying to groom up Avery Johnson too. Remember, he had Avery Johnson when Avery Johnson retired. He added him to the coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Don was like, "Yeah, he did quit.
Would you trade something with either Jaden Hardy or Josh Green, right, to the Raptors for Siakam and their first round pick? If it was allowed to protect the first with the Raptors, if you included that in there, yes, that's what I'm saying. Would you do a Josh Green or Jaden Hardy, probably with other stuff, obviously, to make the money work. One of the guys we don't need and stuff like that. With our 10th pick for Siakam and their pick.
Yeah, I probably would. We get their pick.
We get their pick
and they can flip that.
Yep. Would you do one or the other?
Yeah, I probably would.
Let me ask you this question: would you do both of them?
Oh man, you ask for too much, man.
And the 10th pick for their pick and Siakam, and you give up somebody you don't want in the contract to get match Siakam's contract.
Both of them.
Both, but you get their pick. You get their first pick.
Yeah, we really starting back over from square one.
Is it really square one? Or does it really hurt you, or does it help you? I'm like,
it helps, but it's like
it hurts to get rid of the guys you think going to be somebody that you homegrown.
Yeah, you can take away your young talent, man.
You can get all the talent
start all over again and trying to groom somebody up.
I mean, but you got Siakam though. You building them. That's what I'm saying. Is the goal to create or to let it sit and steam and simmer, or is it to build it right now and just let it eat it real quick? So I don't know. I would sleep on it, man.
Yeah, I would have to sleep on that one.
And I'll pick and to get their pick too. It's still in the top what?
Yeah, it's a lottery
15 or something. It's a lottery.
Mm-hmm.
So they're above us.
Nah, they're below us.
They're below. So it's what, 14, 12, something like that.
I think didn't they fall like 11 or something like that, or 12?
Oh, I don't think they do it. They might do it. If they was 12, maybe. But you would take the 12th pick?
No, they were 13.
Okay, so 13.
Either
13,
one. I know they're back at the lottery. I know that. I just can't
Tim
remember which
Tim
one.
Hardaway Jr. Oh no, Bertans, Jaden Hardy, Josh Green, the 10th pick, Pascal Siakam, and the 13th pick. What you thought?
Can I get one more player?
No, nobody that you gonna want. If they throw in somebody, be a throw-in guy. It's just about to be done.
Yeah, it's fine.
You do it.
I'd probably do it.
You do it. That hurts. I might do it too, though.
Let's try to get through these last one, man, so we can call it a night.
Got you. Big Fed says quit in about 26 games in. Avery in.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Yeah. I remember now.
He said one lottery protected first. I think that's what he meant with the trade.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I'm good on that.
Yeah, you said you was good on that because you said both of them in the trade.
Yeah, Hardy is untouchable for me, regardless if what they have to give. Green, sure, but if I were to give Hardy up, I want Siakam, Precious. Gee, y'all going hard for Hardy. I don't think
trade Kyrie to LA for Anthony. Damn,
y'all ain't getting all left. I love Hardy, but we inflating our guy too. We get a first 2 from Toronto. That's what I'm saying. I said we get a first from Toronto. They're first. They're 13th. We give about 10th. And those 2 guys for Siakam. Big Fat says Don quit at the 64 games. Just Googled it. Jeez, he played that
long. Oh, dang. Also a 64 game. I don't know. I feel like it was earlier than that.
Bird said I'd pass on that personally. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm just asking if he would do it. Richard says Pascal is a max player and we still have holes. Everyone wants us to use our assets and still have holes and no money. And Raptors say no, they want at least 3 picks and players each. So Richard, I know it's hypothetical. Y'all killing me. Like I don't know. But so Pascal is a max player. What I'm saying is you had to max his max contract with players that you want gone, right? So if that's Timmy and Bertans, okay, so you match both of them then with Jaden Hardy and Josh Green to get Pascal Siakam, some other filler guy, and their draft pick. That's what I'm asking. Would you guys do? So it's not just giving the assets up because we're going to get a draft pick as well. So Pascal, we'd have a max player and another draft pick to get other guys that's maybe ready right now. But I don't know. I'm not saying I do it. I'm just asking you a question. Gee. Crucified. But that's it, bro. That's the last one.
But yeah, man, we're gonna call it a night there, guys. We definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us this late evening on a Saturday, man. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. We definitely appreciate y'all hopping on, man. I definitely keep things entertaining with these different trade ideas. Listen, guys, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're into Mav content, guys, you're in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, and join the Glow Yard membership family here, guys. Also, hit that like button, everybody. Please hit that like button, y'all. It would definitely help us out a ton if y'all hit that like button and help us build that algorithm up to find more Mav fans like yourself, guys, to join the Glow Yard gang. Also, guys, follow us on our socials. You got the links up above, right above King. And we also have the links down below in the description box, guys, to all of our socials. We're literally on pretty much on everything: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. We're also on Discord. We're on Reddit, and we are on LinkedIn, guys. So y'all can follow us on all those too. Also, this will be up in podcast form. We're on all forms of podcasts out there, guys. Whatever you listen to your podcast on, we are on there. Also, what's it feel like something I'm forgetting? Oh, I think that's it. What am I missing, King? What am I missing?
Continue to share, guys. Appreciate y'all. We're trying to get the band, I guess the wagon rolling again. The season will be here before we know it. Let's get the train moving, y'all. Get the buzz going for the next year. Hopefully it'll be a good one, but we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And much love to everyone that always shows us love.
Yes, sir, man. We're now getting ready for, we got about a month, y'all, until the draft. So everything that everybody's kind of speculating and ideas they're throwing out there, we're going to see if they come to fruition, man, on June 22nd. But until then, guys, we're going to still be here rocking with y'all, man. We want y'all to come through and rock with us, too. So, yeah, with all that being said, man, we will be back here on Tuesday evening, guys. You already know, same Mav time, same Mav channel. It is your boy, Real. Got my boy, King. This is We Talk Mavs. And we out this piece.